So we are happy live. Let's check how it looks on our profiles. Maybe the streaming takes some more minutes to
Okay.
adjust, but it shows that we are live. So let's hope everything plays out in our profile. So just, yeah, we are live on LinkedIn. That's awesome. I'm happy to have my guest for today, which is Eugenia Ramos from Arqui300. I've known Eugenia on LinkedIn, and because of LinkedIn, for a couple of years we met, I believe, in comments. We wrote each other some comments, and then we started
More or
messaging.
less.
And then time by time we get to know each other better, and we felt comfortable to become LinkedIn friends. And having this conversation about company page, I had you on my mind as a first person because what I've seen and what I've felt is that you are the soul of Archi 300 on LinkedIn, and sometimes it's very valuable that brands are humanized, and you help this brand become humanized. How you represent it on platform and how you organize, the life of company on social media, on social platforms, and LinkedIn including. So just a short introduction of myself for those who join from side of Eugenia and Arqui300. I'm Eva Drazniec. I'm today in Riga, which is in Latvia. Sunny day here. I'm communication strategist. I love to be on LinkedIn. I've been here for 6 years, and I help businesses and professionals to get more comfortable and building the bond with your target audience through the organic strategies. And I'm giving some introduction words to Eugenia. Please, Mike is yours.
Okay. Wait, first of all, thank you so much, Yeva, for your invitation. You have been like a mentor. We met on the comments, but because you analyzed my profile. You and Richard van der Bloem, they put some posts, and I enjoyed the opportunity, and you evaluate. And after that, we start speaking on comments, little comments, and then crucial words. I think that it resonated with me, and it resonated with you. So we are becoming more and more friends, LinkedIn, and then starting a friendship. So LinkedIn is amazing. Um, for that. Well, I'm with Arqui300. We are a Portuguese company. I'm speaking from Lisbon. It's a great day out there today. Um, and we work for all the players of the real estate industry in terms of 3D visualization. Our core market is the United States of America. We start there 7 years ago. And we work with real estate developers, brokers, realtors, architects. So my CEO asked me to work on LinkedIn and our company page because it's we saw other companies, other competitors, and great companies like our clients on LinkedIn and the dynamic that they had, and we also start working on LinkedIn.
That's cool. As you see, I'm playing with some
Yeah.
text overlays. We always learn something new, and it's good to learn new things together with your supportive community. You've always been supportive community, and how do you feel? What it has been for you, like a challenge or experience to build community and keep building community on LinkedIn for yourself, and also for the brand, for the company. How was the experience?
Well, my experience is from 0 to 11,000 followers at this time in about 3 years. Okay, because I knew um, the targets I wanted. I knew what people I need to search and to invite on LinkedIn from the real estate and developers and architects, because I had something to show them. I have solutions for them. Um, so they start, and I create my strategy contents. So for the company, and at the same time for me. So what I did is to post the content of my page, and also do some my own posts, um, talking about me, my experience, something well, sometimes not work, but to establish a personality. So I believe people think maybe I'm a little bit crazy. So with this girl, this woman, with this woman, let me see her profile. And I think things start from there. And then yeah, it's true. On the page we have lots of work. Unfortunately, there's lots of work we don't have the authorization, client's authorization to show, because it's a question of negotiations and municipality
True.
approvals and, well, whatever. But we have other works and a lot of work. And so with this portfolio, tagging the companies, the big companies like CBRE, Trammell Crow, you name it, it's well, it's a path to get brand awareness. So uh, we building our own profiles, mine and my colleagues, mostly Nuno and Pedro and Vera, our commercials. From there we are growing our company page. We started with I can say 700 followers. We have 3,600 now. It's like 30 40 by bunch, because it's not easy to people to bring people to following our page. It's not easy work.
And do you think quantity is the same as quality in your
Quantity,
case? Yeah,
uh,
quantity is quality for
well,
Arqui. Is it the same?
in our case, is the same, is important, because more than that we are showing diversity. Okay, and diversity, it's very important, because we work with several segments in the real estate. You mean it, office, multifamily, industrial, warehouses. So if the format is the same, put some carousels or some videos, uh, the format do not change a lot, but the content itself changes. So why? Because we are trying to engage with the several targets um, in the real estate industry. It's a very large industry with a lot of segments. So we need to have
True.
uh, diversity.
True. And I mean, the content is always changing, how people like to perceive it, what kind of content types, how
Yeah.
long they want to spend, their time, and how has been your experience through experimenting with content types for Archi, and what are the content types you are still keeping, and what content types have you just, understood it's not relevant? Maybe secondary choice.
No, for Arqui300, the two most relevant formats is video, of course, because we do 3D movies, and the still images. And I'm trying to explain to our audience at this time that we do a third solution, which is great. It's an innovation, that you have a still image, or even a photo, and we can put some animation, so it's not a movie, it's a cheaper solution for them. So these three kinds of format is the ones that the results most for us. We already wrote some articles, not so bad. I believe pools, it works better on our own profiles, because we have a large community network. So I would say video and carousels, or still one image.
Okay, yeah. And do you think that it's applicable to use all of the content types for all the industries, or there are some special, I mean, I'll say restrictions, but maybe even better choices of the content that apply to each industry? Like for Arqui, why it is video, why it is photo? How do you feel? How it helps to build the message?
Well, think of this: we produce 3D visualization. Okay, so with 3D visualization, uh, and we anticipate the future. Why we help our clients? Because um, they can see the project done, uh, coming from virtual to real, okay, before the project is built. So it's good for architects because they can evaluate the project, they can correct. It's good for municipal approval. It's good for end consumers to make them feel at the space. So uh, movie video is crucial for us because it's our luxury product. If you, it's our
Yeah,
the most yes. So it's an almost an obligation to show them how we do the cameras and the fly throughs and the quality of the 3D and the soundtrack. And I choose all the soundtracks for our movies. I love it. That's from my past as a copywriter, and yeah, before working with the Arqui300. And sometimes I assist also on the edition, movie edition, and because we tell stories sometimes without the text, only soundtrack and only image. And we try that the soundtrack has a its own um, performance and the image, so it's like a marriage be, between image and music. So video, it's, well, it's and images, of course, because still images are a cheaper product. And sometimes we do renderings, working based on the movies, so it's cheaper. And it depends of the goals of our clients, and we must show them that we have the kind of contents for every situation.
yeah. But you mentioned your clients, but how about your people? How does it um, how does it works for you as a company page manager to arrange content with your team? I mean, people presence is quite important for you as well. I know that you make
Yeah,
sure that the clients and partners feel that there are real people behind Arqui 300, that it's
yeah.
not AI, or it's just,
No, 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 no.
some projects and sales only. But how do you manage, and how those people come to the company page content? How is this process happening?
Well, I first, I'm always trying to empower my colleagues to participate. So this is my first step, an important one. It's like the advocacy employee. We need to empower our colleagues to participate and to help to pass the message of our company page. Okay, sometimes they don't have the time, I know that, but they see results. Why? Because if building a company page, the grow, it's a pain, we have also our wins. And it's great when they came from the travels, in Atlanta, Chicago, Miami, New York, Netherlands, and they say, well, the client told us that your page is great, we are very dynamic. So, and each client has his own network. Okay, so
True.
it's like this.
True.
It's like
Word of mouth, word of
yes,
mouth.
yes,
Yeah.
yes, 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 yes.
But I know that you have told me that sometimes your colleagues are in some exhibitions, some other travelings, and they say and they say you, Evgenia just posted a new post. Uh, how does it feel that your team is creating content and helping you?
Well, it's I would I confess it's my biggest win. Yes, it's my biggest. We do three things. We post on our page. They post the page content, and they repost also. And this
Yeah,
is the ultimate thing. It's when they are on exhibition in Vegas or Amsterdam, and they do a post with their photo and the events, and they see, let's go Arqui300, we are here. So, and nobody told them to do that, and they know how to do it. It's a question of
yeah,
opportunity and time,
yeah,
because we
yeah.
are a small team. So, but it's my big victory.
Yeah, and as you told before, that it's stories what you tell, and story told by people to people is the most
Yeah,
relatable, right?
of course. Yeah, of course, of course. So sometimes people don't think that making a post telling that I'm in Amsterdam, this is very busy. Yes, it's a story. A story is not a Disney story in every post. Okay. Um, a story is I'm alive. I hear we are working. We are with people. We are growing. We are knowing new people. Um, so that is the big stories. We are making the story every day is a new chapter of the story, and that's how we do it. Yeah.
Yeah, and speaking of stories, you are interesting person as well. I think it's important that uh, your clients and partners they can learn about people behind the company, and you
Hmm.
are how I feel. You are a soul of Archi 300 in some sort of way, right? Everybody
Mm.
does, but you are as well. Maybe it's very interesting for other people as well here on LinkedIn. Just share what is your experience and how you came to LinkedIn and how you now merge your professional and personal experience within what you do on LinkedIn for your company.
Well, I don't have much problems in talking about me in some aspects, because I think it's important to build trust, to people know our personality. So it's good to an example. I believe yesterday or 2 days ago, I did a simple post with a session, a training session that I did, and I compared with the resilience and the commitment that we need on LinkedIn. So what people learn with that post. I'm resilient, I'm enthusiast, I have goals, and I am committed. And I'm talking about me because they know that I'm training. I do sports also. So sometimes the kind of posts, the way you show your personality, it's very important, because if you post something and someone reads the post, my ultimate goal is to conduct them to my profile. Who is this person? Will I like to work with she, with the company? So I believe it's a question of trust, and we are building trust with layers, with the different kind of posts talking about us. Sometimes I put a selfie on holidays or something like that. Just remember that I'm on vacation, but I go to LinkedIn, so enjoy your day. It's important, and we create like periodicity. How do I say that? People know that I post every day on the page. People know that I post every day on my profile, and people know that in my profile they have personal posts, mostly on the weekends. Okay, so I want to build the image that they know with what they can count from me. So it's my goal on LinkedIn, and I believe life is made of people, work is made of people, everything is people, everything is a relationship. So
True.
that's
And Eugenia, I somehow feel that I have never seen any company engaging with me in a way that I feel that we are building relationship with this admin behind the company page. I always feel that I'm building relationship with people profiles. So I think it's very
Yeah,
relevant what you say. The people build trust with Eugenia, and then they become interested and curious. What is the business? What is the company? What is Eugenia? All her
yeah,
hobbies and personal side. That's true.
yeah.
And could you please share what is your habit from the company side? How you build those relationships? How you engage? What are the formats or ways? What is possible for a company to engage with the community?
Well,
How
first, yeah, understand. Well, from the company view, first, I assure that we have a optimized profile, company optimized profile. Secondly, we have a content strategy that I already told you. It's daily from Monday to Friday. Secondly, I try to empower my colleagues for them to participate. And then I have a community, and I ask my colleagues on the first of each month to do some invites from clients, already clients or potential ones from the networks, invite them to follow our company page. We have 250 invitations to use per month. So it's another way to try to build to make the page grow. It's invite them to follow the page. So there are a lot of kind of processes to do this. If you make if someone, a potential client or existing client, follow the page, I know that they might be hot leads. Okay, so
true?
is it, yeah, so is everything
Do
linked?
you somehow give this information back to your team? Just do you audit the followers and then transform this information to your team so they can proceed with connecting
Yes,
and
we have a lot of
engaging?
clients, and I have a well. Sorry for my immodesty, but I have a great memory, so I remember the names, people's that with whom I spoke by email or by phone, because
Yeah,
before LinkedIn, we tried. It's another thing that I try to help. It's to set some meetings because we need to travel with a meeting set already. Okay, as you
yeah,
can imagine. So it's a victory when they followed the page, because they are truly interested. Even when they if they already know our work, it's okay, because they are saying okay to our work, even they don't need at the time. I know that they will speak about us to someone, so that's why in our first chat with a new client, usually we ask, how do you came, uh, how do you reach us? How do you came to us? It's LinkedIn. It's a colleague. It's well, someone from CBRE told me to talk with you. Let's well, and things start like that. I hope I
what
hope I
happened?
replied to your question. No, no, I hope I replied
Yeah,
to your question.
yeah, yeah,
Sometimes
yeah, yeah.
well, I speak a lot.
No, that's our goal. But I'm just hearing what is your engagement, what is your input, and how would you evaluate what is this line, what people are not willing to cross because they feel it's too much, it's not giving a result. But uh, what what do you think is the success element of staying on top of the mind of your clients or potential clients with LinkedIn presence from the business side? How do you feel? How you find those strengths in yourself to stay, as you say, resilient, commit, go to your goals, be patient? How do you think why people lack and why they quit early? Early quitters. How would you comment this
Well,
process?
because it's hard. Building a company page, building presence on LinkedIn, even your personal brand, it's hard. It requires time. Well, and I believe commitment is maybe the main word here, but because commitment is discipline also is um, I think we have new followers. I think um clients talk about us to new potential clients, and they will go, and they go and we have something that I usually I audit is the unique visitors on the page. So sometimes
True.
they are not clients or even clients, but they are not following the page, but they visit the page. So you feel that there is an interest, and as I told you, diversity, um, it's regularity on posting, and diversity because I can please a multifamily broker or developer, and
Yeah,
industrial one says, meh, I don't like this content. But if I
yeah,
put an industrial, maybe the well done, because we have exquisite 3D industrial movies at this time, and industrial is a segment that well is growing.
your camera.
What happened now? Okay, yeah,
Yeah, you're back.
okay, sorry. um and I lose myself. My
No,
well
it's okay. Yeah, we just spoke about how you how you keep your focus, how you audit the unique followers, how you analyze that diverse content brings these new eyes, and then you can, give this information to your colleagues. I think also, like you mentioned before, when your team goes to some exhibitions, meetings, and they meet clients and they say compliments on the page, it's already like such a big booster,
yeah,
to do the work.
yes, of course.
And yeah, I recall some months ago I had live discussion with Rasmus. Rasmus is from Denmark. He's sales professional and he's working in ventilation uh, business field, and he's taking videos, but like selfie videos, not
Hmm.
not not as not as not the type like Arki is doing, but he does it with his phone, and he says it's completely impossible to explain all of the product diversity, all the profile to one client at one time. So with the content, it's possible to make this discussion, introduction, and then when he goes to the client is already informed and
Yeah.
willing to talk about the product. So I think what you say, that posting 5 days a week is really helping your team to do the work
Yes.
for the team.
Yes,
Yeah,
because we need to answer for to answer all the segments needs in the real estate. So it's a huge industry. It's huge.
yeah.
So we need to be there for them. So if not
I,
today,
I
it's
al-
tomorrow.
it's true, but you mentioned that your target audience is also located in USA. It's like one of your key key markets. How do you relate it to the content strategy and content publishing and engagement? How do you do that?
I didn't understand the question.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I
Yeah.
mean, I mean, if the target audience of Arqui300 is in USA, like
Mhm.
one of the big chunk of the clients is in USA, how do you relate content publishing and also engaging related to the time zone, the
No
in
problem.
remote?
No, it's so lefty now because our core market is United States. Our
Mhm,
major followers are from the United States. Our
mhm.
networks are with people with United States. So we start from the beginning thinking about United States. So
Ah,
I choose time to post. I know that 9 a.m. I have a platform, so
yeah,
I schedule my content, and
yeah,
I know the days and the best times to post, because I see what are the posts that had a better performance. Okay, so so we start like that. We start working from the beginning with time zone and with all these segments of the real estate industry. I would say Europe, it's like a secondary market. Okay, and um, 8 a.m. in Eastern time or 9 a.m. Eastern time, it's important for me, but it's 2 p.m. in Europe, so it's also good to Europe
yeah,
because okay, so
true.
I can go the two ways. It's really good. It's a blessing because
Yeah.
otherwise it will be difficult to manage.
Yeah, I also wonder, in terms of research, when you, I know that you do it, that you play with other company performance, and how do you evaluate why it's important to understand what other companies are doing on LinkedIn and how you can take those learnings for your company? What are the learnings that you take and how you implement them in your processes?
Yeah, well, I would say that our content already reflects the some learnings about the kind of speech they put on the posts, because they developers, architects, they talk about the projects that we work in 3D. So uh, um, it's amazing to read about their vision for the project, and then we can do like a joint venture with our 3D, the importance of helping them with the 3D and the vision. So it's a way to say we bring our vision to life. It's our motto.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's good. And you mentioned in the beginning of our conversation about your partners and how you appreciate that they are active, engaging with your content or mentioning you or sharing, reposting. Uh, how do you see how you can help them and how they help your company? How do you see this opportunity of collaborations and also, that businesses promote each other and really
Yes.
put the word outside on LinkedIn? How do
Yes.
you how do you describe this process?
First of all, the process is very good for us because we have different networks. Okay, all in the real estate industry, but different because one is managing New York, the other one is managing Dallas, the other one is managing Las Vegas. So we have different networks. So when the sum of all connections, it's lots of people those days is lots of people. So if a partner comments a post, an Arqui post, or an Eugenia post, and or if I comment a Nuno post, or Vera, or Pedro,
Yeah,
all my network will know that I did something. I took an action. So
yeah,
I might interest them to see Pedro or Nuno or Vera
true.
network. So these kind of things of small actions, simple actions, if you have some discipline, if you have kind of a routine, we are speaking with people that might not have the time that I have to LinkedIn. But if
Yeah,
you have 10 minutes, 20 minutes to see, to comment, to put a like, start with a like, it,
true.
it's something. And then with time, with this. There is no science to grow a page. There is no science to be. Yeah,
Tell us the science. Tell us the secret.
no, there is no secrets.
Yeah,
It's always try and fail, and then you
yeah,
see small wins, and then you work on that wins. Then people are tired of that kind of. Then we see what's the next step, because we need to innovate. We don't need. I don't want boring content. And sometimes portfolio could be boring. That's why sometimes we do an article. Leva? Ah, you are there. Sorry. You disappeared.
my phone took me away.
Yeah, you disappeared. So I'm posting 1 2 days a week at least. Um, don't Finding the right people to connect with. Um, in my case, betting on diversity, I would say it's great. And I believe each person has his own secrets, because depending of the goals, sometimes I see gurus on LinkedIn saying this, saying that, do this, do that, and it's a lot of information, and you feel like it's the syndrome imposter, because it's so much uh, information, and it seems that there are a scientific way to do things. But well, I heard, yeah, it's true. And
I
I
understand. I
yeah,
understand you. I understand you.
yeah, I heard Richard 2 or 3 days ago. You were attending the live audio also, and he said there is one way to do things. You must try and see what works with you. Okay, so
Right. True. True.
I
But
mean, don't give up. It's my main message, because with time results happens. Believe me.
yeah, and I have a question. Do you recall one situation when you really had this winning feeling and you were like sharing with your teammates, we had this follower, or we had this comment, or we had this share, or we had this repost. Like, do you
Yes,
recall how it was?
yes.
How was the
My
feeling?
Yeah, it was absolutely amazing, because the first time a big company mentioned Arqui300 on their post. So
Yeah,
it was amazing. Imagine Trammell Crow or CBRE, the biggest companies in the United States, suddenly on the post that they mentioned Arqui300. So it was absolutely amazing for all of us, because all of us,
yeah,
one did the first meeting, the other was with the production. Well, everyone has his part with each client, so it was great for everyone.
yeah. And I think it's those wins are the ones we have to celebrate. But to get to this win, like you say, don't give up. And I believe it's a big part of loving the process and what it is, what you love about building the brand awareness and helping your team to commit and spreading the word. What it is, what you love about this process.
Well, I could be had been a psychologist. I love, yes, I love people.
I, you,
I
you
love
you don't know why
psychology.
I love Eugenia, because I had a call today, and the person asked me, Eva, have you studied psychology? Why you understand me so well? So that's why we
Yeah,
relate with you. Yeah.
yeah,
Sorry.
yeah. So and I like people, even when people are tough with you. um Once it happened to me that I sent a message to someone on LinkedIn, and somehow I misspelled the name, and well, the person was so rude, and I decide, well, I have two solutions here. I won't reply, or I'll reply. did you never did you ever make a mistake? And well, we went like that, and I believe I will recuperate that person, and it already happened with psychology. I called to a client in Boston some years ago. You are calling me 3 times a week. I'll walk with I speak with you when I want. Okay. 15 days after. Hi, how are you? Are you still mad with me? You were. Can we set something? Yes, of course. Let's set something. So things happen. It's a kind of.
But
Sometimes we must be courageous too.
yeah, Eugenia, I have just one question. Which I sometimes hear from the teams. People are worried not to make mad their audiences, their connections with too much posting, with too often posting, with pitching the product, the companies. How do you feel? What is the good balance of building this communication from the team, from the company page? What makes the balance?
Well, I believe the major thing is to keep in touch with your network when they do a birthday or have a new role or a promotion or something, because in that cases people usually go to and see the messages. Okay, so we need to create opportunities to speak. How are you? And sometimes it happens that, well, happy birthday, cheers, enjoy your day. Well, just to tell, my colleague will be in Atlanta. Can we set something? And things go like this. So I believe maintain a good relationship with your network is a good it's a good bet, because they are pleased when they see a post. Oh, a post from Eugenia. So
True,
so
that's true.
you
And
it,
speaking of
it's my secret,
speaking,
but I don't know. It's not scientific.
speaking of
Scientific.
speaking of birthdays, Eugenia, there is one person in between us, which is our mutual connection. And I sent the birthday greeting, and this is how we started to work together, just because of the
Oh
birthday
wow,
greeting.
wow, so good, so good, so good, so
It's true
good.
story.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but things happen
So
like
yeah,
that.
yeah, and I really appreciate your energy today. I think we are close to wrapping up. Is it something that you would like to engage and encourage other company page managers, other owners, other marketing specialists, people behind the brand on LinkedIn? What would be your advice or last words for today?
My last word would be, don't give up. My first word, be committed, and be passionate, because with time results happen. So create optimize your page profile, optimize your profile, personal profile, because people want to know who you are. um, you need to post at least 2-3 times a week, and stick to that, because if you post 2-3 times and then it's 2 weeks later, one time a week, people are have habits, and we need to feed our network habits. Okay, so don't give
That's
up,
very
and
interesting.
be resilient.
I appreciate very much, and good luck with your efforts on page. I know the page will be growing more, and more people will learn about Arqui300 and about Eugenia. And I was really happy that you agreed, and we had this beautiful conversation. And I really hope it's useful for our connections.
Yeah,
So
I hope too. I hope that I can enlighten some people, enlighten and transmit courage to this world, because it's amazing. It's a challenge, and it's amazing. And thank you so much once again for this opportunity. This is my first live video ever, so you are, yeah,
okay,
and was a
thank you,
great
everyone.
pleasure.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for you, Eugenia, and thank you for everybody who is going to watch us later in recording. So I'm saying bye and closing the stream.